My name is Harrison Shee, and welcome to this educational project with Sharp Focus Golf. I'm excited to be working with them. I work for TrackMan as their US Tour Manager and Elite Player Engagement, and my job is to help analyze, educate, and consult with the best players in the world on how to get the most out of their games through the help of TrackMan. As we like to say, we're here to help unleash your potential. Prior to TrackMan, I played professionally for 5 years and was the 2016 Ivy League Player of the Year at Columbia. Now we're going to cover some common ball flights that we see in the game of golf. Fades, draws, slices, and hooks can all be analyzed by looking at the face-to-path relationship that pops up on TrackMan. For this demonstration, we're going to show the height of the golf ball, the curve of the golf ball, and the numbers that correlate with each one. For this shot, we're going to be talking about the slice. When analyzing ball flight, you always need to set a target line. For this demonstration, the orange stick on the ground is going to be representing our target line, or otherwise known as 0. When slicers hit their shot, the club cuts across your body and is represented by the yellow stick on the ground as the club path. The face angle is also going to be open to the target line, and that's represented by the brown stick on the ground. When a player swings across their body with the club, it typically follows the yellow stick on the ground with the face open. A slicer's motion looks something like this. The club is going to be cutting across their body with the face angle open to the target line. That produced a big slice there. And as we can see on TrackMan, the path was 4 degrees to the left and the face angle was open 4 degrees, producing an 8-degree face-to-path variance and consequently a slice. Now the opposite of the slice is the hook. Notice for this shot here, we've switched the sticks on the ground. The orange stick has still remained the same as our target line, but we've moved the yellow stick that represents our club path to the right of the orange stick, and the brown stick, which represents the face angle, to the left of the orange stick. This difference now is going to produce a hook or a golf ball that starts out away from you and curves back into you. As I set up over it, the club path, as I swing, is going to follow the yellow stick on the ground, and the face angle is going to follow the brown stick on the ground, producing a curved shot that hooks. As we look on TrackMan, the face angle is going to be to the left of the orange stick, and the club path is going to be to the right of the orange stick. The face angle on that one was minus 1.9 degrees to the left. Through my experience, beginning golfers struggle more with slices, and advanced golfers typically suffer more from hooks. Face angle, though, is going to be most important in being able to control both of those types of shots. Through our research at TrackMan, we know that the face angle is responsible for 81% of your start line. So being able to control that is going to be paramount to being able to predict how the golf ball curves. Height is also controlled by how much loft you present at impact. When you buy a club from the store, it can be measured in the store and is what is known as static loft. At impact, we measure it on TrackMan and we call it dynamic loft when the club strikes the back of the ball. Your ability to control your dynamic loft is also going to determine how high or how low the shot goes. The best players in the world all have their hands ahead at impact and de-loft the club, but how much they de-loft the club actually determines how high the golf ball flies. A higher flying shot is also going to typically have more spin, and a lower flying shot is also typically going to have less spin. Your ability to manage how much spin you can put on the golf ball is all tied together by your ability to present the right amount of dynamic loft and the delivery of the attack angle. For this next part, we're going to be discussing how to control the height of the golf shot. Height can be simply managed by managing your attack angle. Attack angle is measured by how steeply or how shallow the club goes through the golf ball. Steep is going to typically produce a lower shot, and shallow is typically going to produce a higher shot. Let me demonstrate the difference between a high shot and a low shot and the difference in spin and dynamic loft. This one will be the high shot. The higher shot there produced a launch angle of 18.6 degrees with a spin rate of 6,300 and a dynamic loft of 24.5. Now if I try to hit a low shot, I set up over it, and as I hit it, you can see that the golf ball flies a lot lower. For that one there, the launch angle was 12 degrees, with a dynamic loft of 18.4 degrees and a spin rate of 5,700. We've covered a lot, everything from angle of attack to club path to face angle to spin rates. All of this adds up to how to control the golf ball. I encourage you to go find your local PGA professional, get on the TrackMan launch monitor, and it's going to better help quantify your ball flight and give you a better understanding of why the golf ball flies the way it does for you. Controlling your curve is really important in the game of golf. Hitting it too straight can honestly sometimes be problematic. With dog legs, wind, you're going to want to be able to curve it. Being able to predictably control the curve of your golf ball is ultimately going to help you shoot better scores.